To make the best use of the session, I suggest you do two things. Number one, go through my theory session on legal reasoning. The link to the session is given on the description below. Second, create a free sign-up account on our website and solve the exercise on your own before you go through the video. The process for the free sign-up is also given on the description below. Now that you would have done both the things, let's start the class. Hello students, today we'll solve passage number 7 of sample 2. Those who have not gone through the passage can pause the video, go through the passage, and then play the video. All right, so this passage talks about article section 144, right? So as protesters against Citizenship Amendment Act hit the streets in large numbers in several states on Thursday, state governments sought to tamp down on a demonstration by issuing prohibitory orders under section 144 of the Code of Criminal Procedure CRPC 1973. On Wednesday, section 144 was imposed in Bangalore for 3 days while the entire state of Uttar Pradesh remains under this provision. So right now we don't know, we can just figure out that, okay, when it is to do something to avoid demonstrations or to protests, right? If you already know section 144, you don't have to use that knowledge. Restrict yourself to what is given in the passage, okay? Section 44 of the CRPC, a law retained from colonial era, empowers a district magistrate, a subdivisional magistrate, or any other executive magistrate to issue orders to prevent and address urgent cases of apprehended danger or nuisance. आपको लगता है कि कुछ बुरा होने वाला है, to curb that, to avoid that, your district magistrate, subdivisional magistrate, or any other executive magistrate can issue orders to prevent such a scenario. Now the magistrate has to pass a written order. This becomes important, guys. It has to be a written order which may be directed against a particular individual, persons residing in a particular place or area, or to public generally when frequenting or visiting a particular place or area. मतलब कहाँ जाना पे लागू हो सकता है. It can apply to one person, all persons, or in general public. So let's say if I am an executive magistrate, I can say that you cannot go to sector 14 of, let's say, whatever city, right? Okay. In emergency cases, the magistrate can pass these orders without prior notice to the individual against whom the order is directed. So basically, अगर आप individual को दे रहे हो, so normal sense में you have to issue an order and inform the person. In case of emergency, you can do that without informing the individual against whom the order is directed. All right. Then it says, the magistrate can direct any person to not do a certain act or to take a certain action with respect to certain property in his possession or under his management. So if I have a car, which is a property in my possession, under this order, the magistrate can actually tell me that, Abhishek, you cannot use this car. Okay. This usually includes a restriction on movement, usually, but not always, and not only. Okay. This usually includes restriction on movement, carrying arms, and from assembling unlawfully. Generally, an assembly of 3 or more people is prohibited by orders issued under section 144. Word is generally. This does not mean always or only. Okay. Finally, it says it can be used to restrict even against a single individual when these scenarios are happening. When you apprehend these scenarios. Okay, so you can issue it even against a single individual. However, no order passed in the section 144 can remain in force for more than 2 months from the date of the order, unless the state government considers it necessary. Even then, the total period cannot extend to more than 6 months. So normal period is 2 months. If state government thinks it's essential, then it can extend it maximum by another 4 months. So maximum 6 months से ज़्यादा नहीं हो सकता. All right. ठीक है. Okay. Great. So now let's answer the questions that follow. First, the Motilal Nehru University, situated in New Delhi, often witnesses student movements, including strikes and large protests. Okay. Vice Chancellor. In this case, who is issuing the order under section 144 of CRPC? The Vice Chancellor. Now, will she succeed? The principle to be applied here is this. 144 empowers magistrate, sub-divisional magistrate, and executive magistrate to issue orders, not a vice chancellor. So this, she will succeed. So no out हो जाएगा. Yes, since an order can be issued by a magistrate. This is the correct answer. Let's go to the next question. Okay. Jagjit Singh learns that Krishna, a former leader of MNUSU, is planning to visit the MNU campus to attend the protest against the Citizenship Amendment Act. Krishna has a history of inciting, so this is important. He has a history of inciting riots and participating in violent crimes. He has a history. So that's why Jagjit Singh's apprehension is fair, is valid, it's not unwarranted. He approaches the district magistrate and convinces the magistrate to issue an order under section 144 of CRPC, preventing Krishna from entering the MNU campus. Is this order valid? What do we apply? What do we have to apply? This is applying to a single person, which is Krishna. So this could be issued when to prevent injury, danger to human life, right? Human life or riot. Now he has a history of inciting riots, so it's a fair apprehension. So this order is valid against an individual. So is this order valid? Yes, the answer has to be yes. No is gone. Or this is the better answer because this justifies the issue of this order, right? So 7.2, the answer is D. Let's go to the next question. All right. In this question, if you read the construct, what happens finally? The magistrate informs Shazia, right? I am ordering you under section 144 of CRPC. The principle to be applied here is the magistrate has to pass a written order. He is not giving a written order. He did not issue a written order. Verbally bola. So as per the passage, this will fail because of this. So 7.3, the answer is this. Yeah. Okay. Next one. Now this one is a tricky question, and as per the explanation given by the CLAT consortium, the logic was not correct. So first of all, let me tell you what is the answer that they have given. This one, and the answer that they have given is that it has crossed 6 months. So it did not cross 6 months. I think they were thinking of giving it as January. So if it is January, then August, September, October, November, December, January, yeah, then it would be fine. December is not 6 months. Okay. But if I look at the other choices, right, look at the rationale. No, since the order applied to the entire campus, including the college canteen, maybe. No, since there were 5 of them and the order prevented, this is not fair. This is not valid. Says yes, since it was very likely that the college canteen would have been more than 3. This does not make sense. See, C makes sense because we've not been given an information that this was extended. So yes, an order was valid for 2 months, maximum for 6 months. So from that logic, we can mark C. But I'm sure consortium, when it made question, it made a typo error here. Instead of December, they wanted January. So if this is January, then to definitely C is the correct answer. Okay. All right. Okay. Now this is the question. Prakash is the president of the MNU Hockey Club. He organizes regular practice events for the university hockey team on the campus sports field and is in charge of the team's equipment, which is hockey sticks and balls. Since there are massive violent protests being carried out on the MNU campus, so it is happening. The protest is on, right? It's not an apprehension, it's on. The district magistrate issues an order under section 144 of the CRPC prohibiting Prakash from removing the hockey equipment from the locked cupboard in the university sports office. The order states that this is because the equipment may be used as weapons by some of the protesters. Is this possible? Yes, this is possible. Prakash claims that he is very careful and this order is invalid. Is he right? First of all, what principle will we apply from the passage? This one. The magistrate can direct any person to do or not to do certain act or to take a certain action with respect to certain property. So in this case, any person is Prakash. Take a certain action is, keep it inside a locker. This is the action. Certain properties, hockey sticks in his possessions or under his management. This includes the restriction of movement, carrying this one, or okay. So this could be done. As per the passage, this could be issued by the magistrate. So yes. So therefore, this thing is valid. The correct answer is he right? This is valid. So he is not right. So answer cannot be yes. This is not correct. This is the correct answer. Yeah. So with this, this session ends here. If you like the class, just click on the like button, subscribe to our channel. And if you want us to come up with content on anything so far as CLAT is concerned, please put it on the comment section. If you think it is relevant, it will help you for your CLAT preparation. We'll definitely prepare content on that. Thank you and all the best with your CLAT preparation.
We at Mentors Capital have curated the best test series for you. We can confidently claim that our test series is best in the market. So go and see it for yourself. Remember, coaching kahin se bhi. Test series from Mentors Capital.